Well, hello everyone. It's Paul Sun-Hyung Lee here, and welcome to another edition of Fun Boxing Sundays, the show deemed too dangerous for YouTube to have around for all of you. How you doing? Like I said, it's Paul Sun-Hyung Lee here. Welcome to my channel. Fun Boxing Sundays is generally a safe channel for all of you to watch. I unbox toys, geeky collectibles. I do a half-ass review. We chat. It's a very, very friendly chat. And yeah, we have a drinking game. It's all about fun. It's all about good times. But last week, something has happened that I've never ever experienced before. And it left me a little bit bewildered. Now, for those of you who were here last week, you might have noticed that there was a bit of an interruption, per se, during the stream. Little something happened. YouTube stopped the stream. They stopped the stream, cut it right off at the knees, removed the video, basically said, "You're done. You're done." But why? What happened? And it took me a while to figure out, because I didn't even realize the feed had been cut and the video was taken down, because it was still broadcasting on Facebook Live for a bit. Now, we are broadcasting on 3 different platforms: Facebook Live, Twitch, and of course, YouTube. So the majority of viewers are watching right now in the Bitter Brigade. And yeah, so I didn't know. I was sort of blithely going along. And I was told, started getting comments, started getting texts saying, "Hey, your video, your stream is down. What's going on? What is going on?" So I didn't know. And then I got a message from YouTube basically saying, "Your video, your live stream has been ended because you have violated community standards, more specifically regarding firearms." And I was like, "What?" So last week, basically what happened was, and it doesn't count as a strike against my channel, because they said, "Hey, you might not have been aware of this, but we have community guidelines set in place to keep everyone safe and to make people feel safe." And I get that. I love that. I think that's great. It's very, very proactive. But apparently, you are not allowed on a live stream to show any sort of bang, bang, pew, pew. I'm afraid to say the word, even a firearm, basically. And you're not allowed to hold one. You're not allowed to tell people how to buy them. You're not allowed to show, how to modify them to turn them into, like, from single shot into an automatic weapon. All these different things. How to build a silencer. That got me. That one got me. But apparently, yeah, and it makes sense. You're not allowed to do that on a live stream. And so last week, I was, as we are wont to do on an unboxing channel, I was showing off some of the replica props that I got. And I thought I was very clear in saying that, hey, this is not real. It is a replica blaster from the movie Star Wars: A New Hope. And I was proudly showing it off. And I guess the AI bots flagged it and said, "Hey, he's holding a gun." Oh, I said the bad word. I said bad word. He's holding something that's not allowed. And yeah, I got flagged and the channel got taken down. So for those of you who are watching and wondering, hey, what happened? That's what happened. Yeah. And I get it. There are, safety mechanisms in place, and it is, community standards. And I get that. But I think for me, I said several times it wasn't real. I think if you look at it, anybody, human beings would recognize that as, oh, that's from the movies. It's not real. But AI, limitations to it, artificial intelligence isn't really intelligent. And yeah, so I got flagged, I got taken down. I got to appeal it and was immediately denied, because I think the same AI that flagged it initially also did the appeals process. So it's basically, once you're done, you're done. So the video was taken down, which is great. That's fine. That's fine. I wasn't trying to monetize it anyway. And I just basically lost the views. But lesson learned, I won't be doing it again. And I certainly won't be lifting it or touching it ever again, because apparently you can do that on a regular video. You can have a whole, like, weapon stripped down, show people how to use it. It's firing. I've seen YouTube videos on that. But you're not allowed to do that on a live stream. So lesson learned. I won't be doing that. And I thought, honestly, it was an honest mistake because if there's a previous video on my channel where I do a review of an E11 blaster, which is a stormtrooper's weapon of choice. The Imperial Army uses these weapons. They're ubiquitous with Imperial forces, especially in the original trilogy. And I had a 3D printed one versus a metal one. And, I did a deep cut on that, and it was fine. But when it comes to live streams, apparently it's a big no-no. So that is what happened. But I've learned my lesson. And the biggest takeaway is now I can say this is a channel that was deemed, this is a toy collecting and unboxing channel that was deemed too dangerous by YouTube for the community. Anyways, welcome to the channel. A bit of levity to start it off. I am I'm the host of the show, but you all knew that. And yeah, we are streaming on 3 different platforms, soon to be 4 perhaps, once I figure out this whole internet thing. Not internet, oh my God. Instagram is the word that I'm looking for. Yeah, no, this is the show. I unbox geeky collectibles. I talk. I say hi to everybody for about 6 hours. I open some toys. I do a half-ass review. We drink, we chat, and then we celebrate the end of the week. So that's all we do. That's all we do. Nothing more, nothing less. And I'm dangerous. I'm considered dangerous. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. But to kick it off, hey, look at this. We have a super chat from Rossosaurus I. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. And they write, wealth, health, and prosperity to you, Paul and crew. All the best for 2024, and let's go Niners. Oh, it's Innocence. Hey, thank you so much for that super generous super chat. Last time I saw Detroit was up 6-0. They just scored a big touchdown right at the beginning of the game. I don't know what the score is right now. I did watch the Baltimore Ravens totally hand a game over to the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's the extent of the sports ball talk you're going to get from me regarding foosball today. Well, maybe we'll talk a little bit more. But thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it. All the money from the super chats goes straight into the channel to provide you the content, the dangerous or non-dangerous content for all of you. All right. Today's show is going to be a good one. I have finally been able to procure a certain helmet from a certain company for a certain character. And I have been, very, very fortunate through my back channel connections to be able to procure one of these. This helmet has not been released in Canada yet. It is readily available in the United States. And in fact, it has been shipped out to a number of people in the States who have pre-ordered it, which tickles me with delight. Very, very happy to see that. So I have it here. And yes, of course, I am talking about Hasbro's Black Series roleplay helmet for Carson Teva. That's right, Captain Carson Teva of the New Republic. We're able to grab one of these. So I'm going to do, it's out of the box. It's a pretty box. See that? See that? Huh? That's the closest I'm ever going to get to being on a Black Series label. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyways, I got this helmet. I've opened it up. I put the batteries in. We're going to do a quick review of it. We're going to do a comparison because I actually got a 1-to-1 scale replica. It's not a real helmet. It's a replica. AI, don't take me down because it's another replica of my helmet that I used on Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka. It's as close to a replica as I can get without having the actual thing because it was sourced by the same company that fabricated the helmet for production. It was painted by the same company and the same artist who painted my helmet for those shows. And yeah, I've got it here and they're side by side, and it's going to be a lot of fun to crack into that and look at that. We've also got a 1/6 scale figure from Hot Toys. Of course, that's what I do. I collect Hot Toys. Y'all know that. I was able to grab a 1/6 scale JANGO FETT that was on sale. It's a little bit of a treat for myself. I figure I got a little Boba. He's rotting in that cage back there. Hey, buddy. And, I've got different iterations of Boba Fett. I've got the the repainted Boba Fett from Mando 2. I've got the Boba Fett from, I think, the Book of Boba Fett. And so I thought, hey, and I have a number of other Mandalorians, but I don't have the bounty hunter that started it all, Jango Fett. So I thought, hey, let's complete that, and we'll do that and have him join that Mando posse I have sitting over there. So we're gonna be unboxing that in a little bit, and if we have time, we've got a couple of other little fun action figures to unbox and check out. But in the meantime, you all know what we do here as well. This is the majority of the show. At the very beginning, of course, I am talking about, stop it, Siri, the hellos. I do shout outs to everybody. It's what I do. It's what I love. You know, we joke about it taking forever, and it does take a while, but this is something that is important. This has become an institutionalized joke, but it's fun. Before we get to the hellos, though, everyone grab your drinks. We also have a drinking game. We'll talk about the rules later. Get your drink. Doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be anything, but whatever drink you have, cheers to all of you for getting through another week. That's an accomplishment. That's an accomplishment, something to celebrate, and I'm glad you're here. You could have chosen to be anywhere else, but you're here. So, cheers to all of you in the Bitter Brigade. Oh, that's yummy. That's yummy. Tonight's drink is brought to you by Jameson's. Only the finest in Irish whiskey, blended, affordable, my drink of choice. In no way am I sponsored or affiliated with Jameson. I just like it. Anyways, we're going to get to that part right now, and I am going to set the timer to... Let's go for... Oh, am I feeling frisky today? 15 minutes starting now.
All wings reporting.
All right, starting us off, we have first in the queue, Captain Wreck. Hello, good to see you, Joe. Global Health Science Institute from Southern New Mexico is in the basement with us today, followed by Bitter Troll. Hello, hello, hello. General Dude is here. He's asking if I have Graflex to show off out of curiosity. I have several back there, not actual ones, not yet, but I do have replicas. I said the bad word again. Colin Hollis, my wonderful neighbor from just down the road, is here as well. We're not going to say the bad word. We're not going to say the bad word. Replica. Oops, I said the bad word. Aaron S., hello there.
General Kenobi.
Good to see you. Hey, it's Melissa K., all the way from Sweden, who's going to be on the replay crew tomorrow, which is fine. Thanks so much for dropping in and saying hi, and we'll see you on the flip side. Brandy Woods is here, the artiste extraordinaire who lives in Montreal, and she's bailing as well. But that's cool. The more replay, the better. And we shall deign to keep this channel up and not get flagged by the AI again. And so you'll actually have something to watch. But Brandy, thank you so much for dropping in. Steve Nara is here as well as Carrie Fanti. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you. All right, we're going to keep moving on. Lady Marine is here. Hello, Lady Marine. She's saying hello there, so we'll say
General Kenobi.
because she understood the assignment. Good to see you. All right, we've got Tommy in the house. 3, 2, 1. Everybody, shut up, Tommy. Take a drink. For those of you new, you'll get it soon enough. Sure do love this game. All right, we're going to move on down the list here, and we've got John Takis joining us, and Hip Optimus Prime. Nigel, how are you, my friend? Great to see you, as always. Chi of Steel is here in the basement with us as well. We've got Gary Lau, who's talking about Lunar New Year. It is getting soon to that time of year, and he likes it better than Christmas, he says, which is sweet. We've got Toy Geekosaurus joining us as well. Hello, Toy Geekosaurus. Always wonderful to see you. Monstar 0305, Justin, how are you, my friend?
Kenobi.
I hope you enjoyed the toy show today with our friend Daniel Sertle, or D Sertle, or the Zertle, as anyways, that's an inside, that's deep cut inside baseball from another stream that I was on earlier this week. All right, we're going to move on through here, and we have Vanessa C. Oh, she's not making it either, but that's cool. We've got this Valkyrie-like group of warrior women who are going to be watching the replay crew, which is awesome. Thanks so much for joining in, Vanessa. We'll see you on replay. All right, we're going to keep on moving down the list because I have 12 minutes left to go. Good Lord. That's lots of time. Sea Sertle is here. Our favorite mom is here in the chats, and she's double dipping like great moms do. How's it going? Sean P., my brother from another mother, is here in the house. And hey, I'm going to try to stay on board on the air this time, so you don't have to ask me what happened. You asked what happened. Well, that's what happened. I got taken down. Tom is here.
General Kenobi.
Nice. Good to see you, my friend. Okay, we're going to keep on moving down here. We got Thomas D joining us, saying hello to everybody. Hello, Thomas. Good to see you again. And it's always a wonderful day when you get to join us. We're going to move on down this list here. Tom. Yes. Sean. Yes. He's sort of lots of great conversation happening right now. Anybody new? We got Bad Wolf Media Mike joining us here from Illinois. Hello. Yes, it does look borderline the room. It was actually a fun thumbnail to make because, faces. It's fun to make them. Very simple. And it adds to the mystique. Like, honestly, who doesn't want to know what happened? Why is this channel the most dangerous toy channel of all? It's not. But hey, you know what? It's like professional wrestling. You got one little trinket, you take it, you blow it up into maximum proportions, and there you go. Anthony K97, my friend, it has been a minute, dude. Yeah, you know what? Schedule, life, stuff happens, but it's great to see you back on board. Welcome back to the show, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, Andrew, I'm so sorry for the terrible news. My heart goes out to you and your family. Here's to your dad. May he rest in power. I love you. And if there's anything you need, please feel free to contact us. Cheers, man. And you are so kind to think about, others and my successes and stuff when you're going through a lot. And yeah, we love you, man. We love you. All the best to you and Peter and to your families, of course. Okay, we're going to move on down the list here. We've got So Mindful here joining us today, saying hello there.
General Kenobi.
All right, she's moving back and forth, but she's going to try to dip in and out of there. Or I'm sorry, I'm not saying she. I don't know why I'm just assuming that. Can't see the avatar. My eyes are too dim. And yeah, so sorry. So Mindful, thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope, I hope you catch enough of the fun parts of the stream. In fact, you might be fully moved in by the time we finish these hellos, because that's just how I roll. All right, Anthony K9, your birthday is this Wednesday. Well, happy early birthday, my friend. Happy early birthday to you. All right, we're going to keep this train moving down the line here. Lady Marine yes, we said hello to Lady Marine. And we're going to keep moving on down the list. Aaron S. is here asking how everybody's doing. Much better now that you're here, my friend. Anna Lee is here. She is the moderator, my wife, my best friend, and the love of my life. So play nice, or she'll ban you. Just kidding, but she will. But yeah, anyways. Hey, baby, thanks for joining. Thanks for doing your job. All right, I'll keep going. I'm going to keep going now. Oh, man. We've got a lot of good stuff happening here. Skywalker's Academy is there saying hello, hey.
General Kenobi.
Close enough. Thank you for joining us. Trista DeVries is here with Andy. You camped out on the couch and excited to hang with you all tonight. Well, thank you for joining us. How are you two? It's always a pleasure to see you on the boards, and thanks for joining us. And hey, Andy, how's it going, bud? Good to see you. All right, we're going to keep moving on down here. Toy Rensu is here saying, sup, nerds? Hey, sup with you, nerd. Love it. John Galgano is here as well saying, hey, everyone, which is close enough.
General Kenobi.
Close enough. I'll let that pass. I'm going to keep on moving down because we now have, time check, just under 8 minutes to go. And I'm feeling good. I think the key is to start saying the hellos early enough so that you can get through it. But with more than, how many people? 136 people watching. It might take a second. Tyler, how are you, my friend? H.S. Ninane is here as well from Michigan. Ashley Brienzo, hey, it's a long time no see. Good to see you. Andrew Sherman, my dear friend, my best friend. Good to see you. Hope all is well in your world, dude. Christopher Duncan, who is here, double dipping. He's doing the reverse by saying General Kenobi. So now I have to say, good Lord. Nope. Oh, here it is.
Hello there.
Ha ha ha. Okay, I got to move that soundbite around because he has been playing me. But thank you so much, Charles. Just kidding. Gaz Nottingham is here all the way from the UK. Hello, guys. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us. Ryan Byrne is here. Go Figure is here. Damaged Queen is here as well. All right, we're rolling now. Neil or Valerie Ogden is joining us here from Medicine Hat, Alberta. Hoping everybody is well, and we are for the most part. Thank you so much. Burnt Vidar Larson Bitter Vader 74 has joined us, as well as Go Figure. Joining. It's time for a drink. Damn. Here we go. Kirsten Pikney is here saying hello to everyone.
General Kenobi.
So we're going to do that. Peter Cunnington is here. Satania Snuggles Cook. When you have Carrie Fanti, you must have Satania as well. Thank you so much. I'm going to try. I'll do my best, but no promises, right? So if you can't be good, don't get caught. So that's about it. Daniel Gomez is joining us from YouTube, as well as 14 Wellington. Hello, Sniper Fire. Showing the love to Andrew. Let's show the love to Andrew today and all week and all the time. Lots to drink about. Cheers to you, my friend. Straza is here as well. Hello, Straza. We've got Frederick Vinas joining us. Yeah, I'm sorry about what happened too. But hey, the only thing that was hurt was a bit of my ego. I was mystified, to be honest. I was mystified. I've never had a stream cut off midstream. You know, it's kind of like one of those movie things. It's like, oh, stop it before he gets his message out. But I love replicas. So there you go. We've got Stephanie Watts, a.k.a. Lady Marine, double dipping as always. Extra points to Gryffindor just for that. All right. We've got Thomas. We said hi to Thomas Driscoll because he's Thomas D and he's double dipping like everyone else is doing. That's the thing. I thought, honestly, I was still going strong because it was still broadcasting on Facebook. Facebook Live, they've got their stuff together. What can I say? You know, they understood. Hey, look, it's a really cool replica of a fake blaster from a sci-fi show that goes pew, pew, pew with light that comes out of it. It is what it is, my friend. It is what it is, but it's great to see you. As well as it's great to see Luis Esquivia over here. We've got Andrew Allen joining us from New Brunswick, Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Yay, East Coast represent. All right, we're going to keep on moving down the list here. Ryan Dole is in the house. Paul is one of those bad boys, but Anna will change him. Indeed, that is exactly the you know, that's what the image I want to project of myself is as a total bad boy toy collector on YouTube whose wife has to reform him. I want one of those too, Ryan. I hear you. Not going to happen. And I'll tell you why later on. And it's my own doing. Totally my own doing. Stephen Wong is joining us here. Hey, Stephen, good to see you. Frank is here, laughing out loud. That's awesome. Thanks. always happy to bring you some entertainment. Oh, we've got 3.5 minutes left. Daniel Sertle is here in the house saying hello, people. I'll give him that because his back is sore and I love him. All right, we're going to move on down the list here. This is it. I'm seeing a lot of the same names, which is awesome. Jamie Neville is here. My favorite Winnipegger is in the house. How you doing, Jamie? Please give my love to your entire family. Good to see you, my friend. All right, we got General Dude here. It is, yeah, well, you know, I would hope that they would have better moderation, just better appeals, but, you know, at least I didn't get a strike. And so I'll take that. I will take that as a win. Best Car Kid is here as well. Danger is my middle name. Great to see you, my friend. We got Frederick Vinas here as well, saying hello to everyone. And yep, John Kirk is here. Hello. Yep, they did. McClunky, right? KT is here saying hello back. Ken Plume with the super chat. Thank you for the $2 super chat for your prop defense fund. Yeah, goober. Yeah, I know. I felt kind of silly about that. I guess I should. But now I know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Am I going to get flagged for copyright infringement for doing that? I don't know anymore. I just don't know. But Aura Jade 76 might know. You got flagged for a banana. Good Lord. What are you doing? What have you done? I'd love to hear the story behind that. Matthew Sinclair has joined us here. I am too hot for YouTubers. But yeah, that should be the OnlyFans edition where I get to fondle replicas for at my own like totally like uncensored fondling of replicas. I don't know, man. I don't know, but we can all laugh about it now. All right. Keith Lee is here saying hello, 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 saying hello before YouTube stops us again. It's not going to happen, but hey, you never know. The night is still early. Quinn Reese is here saying no. Very lovely. I should, I could, I would, but I think it's not fair to everybody who tuned in last week as well. All right, we're going to keep moving down here. Maui Jamie is here from Maui. Thank you so much. I don't think I was in Fresh Off the Boat. I never did that. That was Simu. But thanks. We're going to move on down the list here. Well, that was kind of awkward. No, it wasn't. I don't know what to say about that. I honestly don't. Rhino Hobbies is here. Yo, here we go. And we got Coco Monk 22. They don't. They really don't. They don't pay AI nearly enough. Modas 23. Trapshell Beauchene is here on Facebook saying hello there.
General Kenobi.
Double O Bricks as well saying
General Kenobi.
we got a double dip right there. We got Dylan Lambert saying hello there, Bitter Brigade. Oh man, here we go. Whoa, okay. And we got from Airplane Doctor. Well, that makes sense. That absolutely makes 100% sense. But I think they have to. I get it. So I guess you could pre-record it and show one instead. But I totally get it. And yeah, I just think it's rather. It is funny that would happen on a toy channel. That's all. And it's kind of like if coming from a side of complete innocence and naivete, I was a little bit taken aback. But it makes total sense. And like I said too, yeah, like I get it. But it's still rather humorous, I find. But thank you, actually. And that is something that I never really thought about. And makes sense. Makes sense. But thank you so much for joining us and for educating us. I always love that. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Justin Lee is double dipping like a good boy does. Jeff Morris is here saying hello. It's the most dangerous channel on YouTube. Yes, we are. It's on my no, it's actually, it doesn't count as a strike. So it's all right. It's all good because it really was done out of ignorance. So it's fine. We're going to keep on moving down the list here. We've got Wayne Pittinger joining us here from YouTube as well. Yeah, props. And again, I think it was just because it was a live stream. That's it. And it makes sense now as to why it isn't. Big Dog Pound 1 is joining us as well. Hello, Big Dog Pound 1. It's been a while. Let's go, Lions. I don't know what the score is. Oh, it's 24-7. But for who? For Detroit. Thank you so much, Ashley. All right, we're going to keep on moving down. It's at the half, apparently. Arthur's is here saying, yeah, it is. Getting into trouble. I don't mean to. It just kind of finds me. That's all. And I don't. It's not. It's something that's humorous. And honestly, clickbait, baby. Clickbait for fun. I guess. At least we're not getting rickrolled. We're not getting rickrolled. Walto Meal. We've got you here with a very generous super chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat. We are the Bitter Brigade. Isn't that dangerous enough? Hello there, Paul. Well,
General Kenobi.
Hello there back, my good friend. And thank you for the generous $5 super chat. And it's good to see you again. All right. We've already blown past the 15-minute mark. We're in the pluses, but hey, is anybody really surprised? Really? I didn't think so. We are going, though. We are going, baby. Okay, we got Big Dog Pound 1 with a super chat. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Let's go, Detroit Lions. Woo! You know, they are my sentimental favorite just because they've had such a bad team for so long. And you know what? Like, let's be honest. The city of Detroit could really use a break. So, yeah, let's go, Lions. They're going to get blown away in the Super Bowl. I think Kansas City is just way too strong. I thought Baltimore was just going to roll over them, and they just handed the game over. So, like, hey, they've been in the Super Bowl, Kansas City, for like 4 out of the last 5 years. That's a testament to the players and the coaches on that team. And I'm sorry, I'm just talking about sports ball. I can't help it. It's who I am. It's what I do. But thank you very much for your $2 super chat. And go Detroit. All right, we've got Baron von Slapnuts. Carson return. I think that is my new favorite username. I think that is my hands up. Baron von Slapnuts. Hold on a second. This is
the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
That is the way. Thank you for the laugh, my friend. That is great. Okay. We're going to keep moving on down the list. We've got Spice Runners Lounge. They have been channel members for 25 months.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
All right. Hello, everyone. This is going to be a great show tonight. I certainly hope so. I try every single time. I really do. And if I'm not feeling it, sometimes, I just, I can't. It's like it's a performer in me. You got to give everybody their money's worth. You got to, perform for everybody, and people are counting on you. So I'm really glad. All right, we're going to keep on moving down the list here. Cannot answer that question because I have no idea, to be honest. Paulo, hey, my good friend. Thank you very much. The basement, it is still a work in progress, and we'll just be getting there soon enough. And I can't wait till the actual shelves come in so I can start showing it off. Yes, Wayne, the helmet does look dangerous. Very dangerous. We got another super chat here from Justin. Thank you, Justin. Hasbros love you. I don't think so, but thank you. Thank you very much for that and for the super chat, my friend. Oh, I think I jumped. What happened? I jumped down. Oh no. Am I really that far back? Oh my God. Oh, I still got a ways to go. I got a ways to go. I thought I was close to the end. Oh no. Oh no. God. Okay. So I'm caught up. There you go. That's Justin. Oh, I thought I was close to the end. I'm so not close to the end. So not. Okay, we're going to keep going. Ross Scarborough is here. He's celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Ross. Everybody wish Ross a happy birthday.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
All right, we're going to keep on moving down the list. Walter Mio. Andrew Loves Maria 2. All right. Replacing the Andrew Loves Maria 1. But hey, I'm a huge fan of Kim's Convenience on Netflix. Right on. You met your friend at Disneyland while I was working for You're Pretty Awesome. Right, very cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for joining us, my friend. I hope you enjoy what you see here. I hope you do. I really do. We're going to keep on moving down the list as I get a little bit closer to the end. Stephen Jebo is here saying hello, hi, as well. Baron von Slapnuts. Still my favorite. Tyler with the super chat. We're wearing the same shirt tonight. I also bought the bad hoodie, just doing my part to support. Cheers. Well, thank you very, very much, Tyler. This is one of my favorite ones. It's soft. It's comfortable. It's got a fun message to it. And if anybody's interested in getting some of this merch, you can visit www.bitterasiandude.com/merch and order your own t-shirt or hat or hoodie or knitted cap or toque, as we call it in Canada, from that site. Yeah, thanks for the support, Tyler. Thank you for always tuning in, and thank you for your generosity. All right, we're going to keep on moving down the list here because we're going to spend the next 16 hours if I don't get moving. We've got another super chat from Luis Esquiviva. I appreciate you, Paulie, and thank you for these Sunday night unboxing streams. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thanks, man. Thanks for, honestly, thank you for that and for tuning in and supporting. Like I say, you all could be anywhere tonight and you choose to be here, and that means a lot. That really does mean a lot. It makes it totally worth doing this. Otherwise, I'd just be opening boxes by myself, and that's kind of fun, but it's more fun to share it with all you, to drink and chat and have this fellowship. So thank you very much. Louis Lebitz is here saying, what's up? It's been a while. It's been a minute or so, my friend. Good to see you back on the boards, right? Right? Tom Smith is here. Double dipperoo. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that too. Not Crown Royal. Nah, it's okay. I kind of like Jameson just a little bit better. It's just got a little bit more sentimental value. It was my drink of choice while we were on tour. So that it always has positive connotations of it on it. Mark D'Entremont is here. Sorry, I don't have my glasses, so it's hard to see that. But thank you so much. Yeah, less than a month till Avatar. Looking forward to it. I'm really excited about it. I am. Was able to see some screeners finally. I was very, very happy. So happy. You're going to be so happy. So happy. I guarantee it. Simon Kenobi saying, hello, Paul.
General Kenobi.
Good to see you. Thank you so much, Baron Von Slapnuts. Oh, man, I'm going to say that all the time. I am 5 years old. Absolutely juvenile right here, trying to hold it together. All right, Sugano Pro, Gene is here in the house saying Las Vegas is in the basement. Indeed. Jamie, exam week. Yeah, it's stressful and tiring all week long. But you know what? It's done, and it'll build a character. And then, you move on. You'll move on, which is great. We all had to go through it. I'm sure you'll be fine. You've done fine. Anyways. We're going to move on down this list here. Yannick Frev is here. Hello, Yannick. Good to see you. I'll get back to you on your, you texted me, and I will respond to you. I thought I responded, but I only responded in my head. So forgive me. I do that a lot. But I'll get back to you on that. Now there's your name. We're going to keep on moving down. Louis Lebitz. He has been a member for 28 months. Thank you so much for your support. Yo, Paul and everyone in the chat. Hope all is well. Everyone needs to see Godzilla -1 minus color ASAP. Absolutely stunning and glorious, and see it on the big screen if you can. I've added that, but 100% agree with you. Godzilla -1 is probably one of the finest Godzilla films I've seen, and I've seen a lot of them. And yeah, that's a huge step forward for Japanese cinema. And yeah, check it out. You won't be disappointed, and go see it in the big screen if you can. All right, we're going to keep going. Melissa Ann is joining us. Hello, Melissa Ann. Everything is great. No complaints. Clever Devlin is here. Hey, thank you for coming and joining us on Facebook Live. Yeah, thank you. Oh, there are more and more people who keep hopping on. Kenny C3, my good friend, has been a member for 28 months. Where can one find a fine shirt like that? I already said it, but I'll repeat again, bitterasiandude.com/merch, and you can get all kinds of goodies there. All right, Steve 3 is here, back in time from his troop in Southern California. Good to see you, Steve, my brother. Love you, man. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining and taking the time. All the love to you and Allie, my friend. Christopher Yates is here saying hello there.
General Kenobi.
All right. We're going to keep on moving down the list. Single songwriters back in the house. Well, hello.
General Kenobi.
Nice to see you on the boards again, my friend. Always nice. Sterling Duguay is here. Yeah, we met in Winnipeg at the Winnipeg Comic-Con. Nice. Hope you visit. I would love to visit again. I have some friends who live in Winnipeg, and yeah, I'll sign your helmet. I'll sign it. No problem. All right, I'm going to keep on moving down the list here. Double O Bricks, hello. Chris Christie is here, member for 28 months. Hello, all coming in to say hello and drop my like. 6 a.m. work start tomorrow. All right, my friend. Well, we'll catch you on the replay crew, and thank you so much for liking and yeah, showing your support. Love it. Afreen Merchant is here saying hi. Hello, Afreen. Good to see you. Lee 01 is here as well. Great to see you too. Okay, we're going to move on down here. Arthur, yeah, we said hello to you. Benny Gregerson is here. Hello, Benny. Good to see you, General Dude. We said 17.2 Nate has joined the battle. Hello. Great to see you. Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I swear to God, I thought the next step was I was going to get swatted, but luckily enough, I was able to avoid that. So it was okay. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. And lesson learned. Lesson learned. Hey, hello there.
General Kenobi.
My good friend Kevin Wong has entered the fray. Good to see you, Kevin. I hope you had a good toy show experience. Hope you sold lots. And was able to unload all of your wares. All right, we've got John Petch here as well. Nice. Thank you for joining. Detroit Sports Ball Fever. Oh, that's how far back we are. Oh God. Here we go. And there's Terry Smith. Got to say hi to Terry Smith. He's late to this game because he spent 4 hours at the animal hospital. Good Lord. But he'll be fine, which is the most important thing at the end. And hey, guess what, Terry? You know as well as I do, if you show up within the first hour of the stream, you're not missing anything. So thanks for joining us. Good Lord. Matthew Toy, hello there.
General Kenobi.
Good to see you too. Oh, he said hello, hello. He faked me out with the pump fake. But thank you so much for joining us, Matthew. Always nice to see you. Yeah, better put on my long sleeves because no muscle things allowed, or GNUNS allowed on a live stream. There you go. Matthew Sinclair with the super chat. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I've never watched the anime, but holy moly, the trailer for Avatar looks insane. Almost didn't recognize Paul. He's totally transformed. Yes, it's crazy. Like the transformation is, it is. 2 hours in the makeup chair every morning, beard extensions, makeup, a wig, and then wardrobe. Everybody in their respective departments, from hair and makeup to wardrobe to like the crew, everybody just crushed it. And like I said before, I was able to watch some screeners finally, and I was super, super excited, super jacked, super happy because you never know. You don't know. I didn't know. And now that I've seen it and I binged most of it, I still have to watch the last few episodes. It's it's amazing. It's incredible. And I cannot wait till February 22nd for the world to see this. There's been a lot of chat online. People going, oh, don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. Oh my God. A lot of people are going to be very, very happy, very relieved. And I think a lot of people are going to be eating crow. All the haters. Haters are going to hate. But I think a lot of them, hopefully, will be won over and go, wow, that actually was very, very good. Just like this super chat here. From Team Pocket. You at Disney World today and rode the Rise of the Resistance. They need your cameo for this ride. Oh, that's cool. I've yet to be there. I've not been to Batu yet. I've not been there. One day, I'll get to visit there. I know, Ryan, before you can say that, May 7th? Like with the rest of us? That's up in the air. But yeah, one day it'll happen. Thank you so much for your $10 super chat. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, my friend. All right, we're going to keep moving on down the list here. The Avatarist has joined the chat. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Super generous. Really excited to see your scenes as Iroh. I was too. And you know what? It was one of those things that I was super nervous about. Because you want to do right by the character. I mean, everybody involved with that production knew the history of the franchise and knew that M. Night Shyamalan's movie was not received very, very well. We knew it was a fan base that was passionate. We knew it's a fan base that expected a lot and was expecting the worst, especially with all that was going on behind the scenes. I mean, talk about drama. But I feel and 100% believe this and I'm not just saying this to blow smoke up anyone's butt or to save face. You're going to love it. I think fans of Avatar are going to love it because The respect for the source of material is there. It is an adaptation, so you're not getting the same old, but there is enough of a familiarity to the characters who are portrayed with as much authenticity and with as much respect as fans would hope and appreciate. And it's going to be a hell of a ride. It's going to be a hell of a ride, and people are going to want more. Guarantee that. Guarantee that. From my lips to your ears. You know, and check out the Avatar's channel on YouTube. Some great Avatar content. If you care about that show, if you're interested in that show, go check it out. Some great breakdowns, some great news. They've got their ears to the ground on what's going on. So check out the Avatarists YouTube channel. Yeah. Thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Woohoo. All right. We're going to keep on moving down here. And, you know, I figured out what takes so long is because I don't just read people's names. I actually interact. So that's what adds to the minute. So I apologize, but I like talking. I like to talk. People know I like to talk. Anyways, thank you so much. Hey, Pete Derrick is here. It's been a while. Good to see you again, Paul. It's good to see you too, my friend. It's good to see you too. Thanks for dropping in. Valkyrie Magnus is here, and they are glad to be here. And thank you so much. We are glad that you are here as well. Hey, Ken Plume with a great message. Yes, please do. Like that smash button, folks. Hashtag Peter Legal Fund. I'm not in trouble yet, but I appreciate the sentiment, Ken. Thank you so much. Oh, God, I think I owe you a text as well. Okay. Nothing can be easy. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much, Ken, for that $2 super chat. Matthew K is in the house as well, saying, what would Appa's reaction be if he saw someone who looked like him flying an X-Wing? I don't think he would see it, first of all. It moves too fast, and Appa's eyesight isn't the best. And probably he'd say, wow, that guy look very, very handsome, huh? Wow. Okay, very heroic. Yeah. Can you believe? Raymond Tentis is here saying, hello there from Minnesota.
General Kenobi.
Good to see you again, Raymond. Thank you for joining us. Ephraim is here saying hello to everybody. Hello, Ephraim. Good to see you too, my friend. Yeah, everything's going really, really well. And yeah, we're staying safe, and we hope you're staying safe too. All right, I'm going to keep on moving down this list here. Brian, he is here. Brian Alvier is here saying, hello, my boy. It's been Green Lantern from Twitter. Green Lantern B from Twitter. Hope you're doing well, amigo. Doing really great. Thanks for dropping by, my friend. D Mills is here. I'm in the new avatar. So yeah, check it out. February 22nd, my friend. You will not be disappointed. Lots of really fun social media stuff that's going on there too. I just use soap and water. I just will use soap and water. Soap that I like, and that's about it. I just have greasy skin. So that's it. Mike Gomez is here.
General Kenobi.
Good to see you too. And thank you so much for dropping in. And yeah, I hope you enjoy what you see. Yeah, man, always here to help support other channels, to prop everybody up. It's not a contest. We are all in it, and we are all here. I truly believe that. Like, let's build each other up. Let's build each other up, because that is absolutely the right thing to do. Right? One of us wins, we all win. And yeah, love it. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you. I appreciate that. And this is what I want. I want people to just sort of feel like they're seen and they're acknowledged. So I appreciate that. Oh, glitch. What? Oh no. Did I jump to the end? No, I did. Oh, here we go. Brandon Perez, Space Iro. Yeah. Yes. And we're done. And that only took 40 minutes. Holy crap. Oh, yes. Take a drink, everyone. Take a drink. That is true. It's just, skincare, just soap and water. I'm a very simple man trying to make my way in the galaxy. All right. We've got Alexander Eagleson here as well, who's been a member for 27 months, saying, hello, Paul. Hello, Anna. Hi, friends. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Double O Bricks. Thank you. When's Appa and Carson doing a toy review together? That, my friend, is something I think that would be a members only. I think that's a special treat for members. Working on it. This next bit, though, is going to be kind of crazy because we've got the premiere of Avatar coming up. They're really ramping up the social media aspect of the show. And it's going to be really, really sort of banana pants until the show drops. And then even after that, when the show drops, I think people are going to be so blown away by it. We're going to be doing a lot of just press and media for it because people are going to want more. So, as we have time, it'll be something that, we'll be able to work on and present. But I feel bad because I haven't given the membership the love that they do deserve, that little bit extra for chipping in every month to support my sorry ass. And it's time to make up for that. So yeah, that's something that has been at the back of my mind for a while. All right. So we are, yes, that's a great idea. New shirt, just soap and water. I'll tell you a story. We were in the makeup chair for Kim's convenience, and Amanda Brugel, who plays Pastor Nina, she's, semi-decent actor. She's okay. She has her limitations, but what she does play, she plays very, very well, I guess, kind of. Anyways, and some people might consider her somewhat attractive. She's okay. Again, very plain looking, in my opinion. She's just kind of there. But she got called in. They're doing makeup. I'm kidding, by the way. I think she's absolutely gorgeous and super talented. I love Amanda. So for those of you who don't know, Amanda and I are friends, and I adore her. And we're in the makeup chair, and she has to come in an hour before me because they have a lot of women have a lot of makeup to apply. And I roll in, fat bald guy. They just put powder on my head and, trim my beard, and I'm out. 10 minutes of processing and I'm done. And one of the makeup artists was marveling over my skin. She said, "Oh my God, your skin is so beautiful. What do you use?" And I said, "I pick soap that I like, and I use soap and water." And Amanda turns to me and she says, and we're about an hour in, so I'm not going to get demonetized. She goes, "Fuck you." Sorry, kids who are out there. She says, "Bleep you. I just like soap and water. I have $1,000 worth of creams and a regimen that she uses to apply to her face." And yeah, so soap and water, that's just, I have oily skin, which is really good for your skin apparently. So there you go. I know. I'm sorry. You got us in the first half. I'm not going to lie. Man, he got us. Who are you talking about? You talk about me or the football game? Drink. And yeah, it is. It is time. All right. Let's just get into some housekeeping then. We do have a drinking game for those who are new here, and it's fun. It's a fun game, and basically the rules are very, very simple. How does that? Okay, there we go. You can have a drink. Doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be soda. It could be juice, pop, milk, tea, coffee, blue milk, whatever floats your boat. And you'll notice during the course of the live stream, something will happen quite often. And one of these things happens, you take a drink. So, for example, if I use profanity, I just dropped an F-bomb. Didn't mean to, just kind of slipped. I was staying historically accurate to the story that I was telling. So you take a drink. If I tell Tommy or anybody really to shut up, you take a drink, and that already happened at the beginning of the stream. If I say, for those of you who don't know, or nothing can be easy, and I've already said those, you can take a drink. If I mention instructions, which I love, why, everybody? Because they tell us what to do. You take a drink. If I talk about a collectible retaining, gaining, or losing its value, you take a drink. If I get burned by Anna in the comments, and it's happened twice, you take a drink. If I get trolled by either the boy 1.0 or 2.0, my offspring, whom I love with all my heart, although they do try to troll me less and less now because they are in their own world playing video games against each other, you take a drink. Now, if I find a dent in a box or any other collectible and I say it's fine, but it's not really, no, it's not. It's not fine. It's not fine. Then you take a drink. If I drop a screw, a tiny battery, or anything really that requires some sort of manual dexterity, I'm going to fumble it like batteries. You take a drink. If I get stymied by tape, my nemesis, you take a drink. It happens a lot more than I care to admit. If I ever talk about how I got robbed by Terry Smith on his show, Strike a Pose, and I got robbed, that was highway robbery, Terry. I'm not going to let it go. My figure was upside down on a web, and I lost to a museum pose because of wrinkles in the pants and your natural bias towards museum poses. You take a drink. Anyways, and the biggest one of all is if I have to go and take a bio break, you finish your drink and you pour yourself another. So those are the rules. Nice and simple, you know. It's for fun. And yeah, drink responsibly, you know, obviously, but that's all it's about. That's all it's about. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so let's get going now because these helmets aren't going to half-ass review themselves. So, like I said, through some notorious backwater channels, I was able to procure early enough a Black Series Carson Teva premium electronic helmet. Now, these might look familiar. Anybody who collects these types of helmets from Hasbro, they have a whole line of role play helmets. They call them role play helmets because they're like basically replicas from the show. We already have a number of Rebel pilots, starting with like Luke Skywalker's Red 5. You can get Wedge Antilles, his Red 3, I believe. Is he Red 3? Or is that Biggs? Anyways, Wedge, you can get Wedge Antilles helmet. You can get Trapper Wolf's helmet. That's another one. So the mold already exists. It is basically a repaint and a repack, and they put in different sound fonts in it. Every one of these helmets actually does come with an electronic feature where the visors light up and you can cycle through different sound bites from the respective character. So Trapper Wolf's, his is from like season 1 of Mando when they're going in and they're destroying that base that Mando just escapes from, you know, the one where they're trying to kidnap or they free the prisoner from the rebel transport. And season 2, it's from the scene with me in when we're trying to, you know, stop the Razor Crest from escaping. So there's that. So yeah, so there's 2 modes on this one as well. It lights up, like there's some brief flashing lights, some sound bites, and there's dialogue from season 2, that same scene where Trapper Wolf and Carson Teva are trying to ascertain whether the Razor Crest is Imperial or not. And there's a soundbite from the Book of Boba Fett, where we're trying to stop the N1 because it's flying too close to a commercial starliner, and Carson Teva tries to question the Mandalorian regarding some things that he's wanted to find out information on, and the Mando takes off and leaves them behind. So there we go. Oh, and Big Dark Lighter. Yes, there is a Big Dark Lighter, but that is not Hasbro. The helmets at Disney Park are not Hasbro. Those are Disney Legacy helmets. Just like the lightsabers at Disney Parks are not Hasbro lightsabers. And there are differences. And I've got some videos that I have planned in my mind, and I have all the things where I'm going to be comparing, for example, a Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber from the series to the Disney Parks lightsaber. And there are differences to one that is more a third-party premium edition. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. I'm just going to point something out here, and this might be part of a Mandela effect. Mandela. He never says paperwork. He never says paperwork. He says, do you want to fill out reports all day? It's not paperwork. So Just going to point that out there, Mikey. It's not often that I get to correct you because you're usually correcting me. But this time.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
And
I have spoken.
so there we go. Scott Robsco is here. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. Thank you so much. You're not late. You're just on time because we just started. All right. So I opened up this box and inside was this helmet. I'm going to show it to you right here. It's a gorgeous helmet. It's a nice helmet. It's a nice helmet. It's very, the shape of it is quite accurate, to be honest. The sizing of it, I'm surprised. It actually is well within the same scale as the screen used ones, right? So there's that. I'm going to do this. I'm sorry. I just moved my camera around. I'm trying to find the right angle. The paint it's a matte finish on the paint, which is great. It's very, very accurate. It's got the mic here, which is a little bit off from the screen accuracy of the show. It's got a metallic sort of segmented cable here that you can bend or wire that you can shape, and which is different from the show. The show, it's a gray, not metallic, but it's a gray sort of tubing that's over it. The visor is the correct color. They've got the correct markings on the side, the different victory symbols as well. You've got the New Republic logo on the top on the other side. The blue stripes with the white, blue stripes with the black border, or the white stripes with the black border and the blue stripes in between that alternate. Over here on this side, you have the actual activation button. Did I turn it off? There we go. So there's speakers that are mounted inside the helmet. And it's supposed to, come on, cycle through different sounds. Here we go. You can see the lights kind of flashed.
To a commercial ship. You're also operating without a beacon. I'm gonna need you to run one for us. Sorry, officer, I got a little carried away there.
So I'm gonna stop because I'm afraid of getting some sort of copyright strike because it's actual dialogue from the movie, from the TV show. But that's basically it. And then you hear, so there's two. There's one from season 2 of Mando, which is actually, you hear my voice a lot more on it, which is great. And so yeah, and it comes with. Inside the box, should have pointed this out initially. Instructions. Take a drink, everyone. Instructions on how to, because this is electronic. There's actually, and you know what? I'm just going to swap this over. I'm going to try the overhead cam and see what we can see. Here we go. So right here, you can see there's a little panel that you pop open. There's a battery case here. You use a screwdriver to open that up. This pops up. It takes 3 AAA batteries. So that's what powers it. The speakers, you know, they're not the loudest speakers, but when it's on your head, you can hear it as well. So that just pops in like that. On the inside, it's got, it comes with padding, first of all. So you've got ear pads, a head pad, and chin strap. Not going to need that. Yeah, they're little Velcro tabs that this felt part of the pads actually stick to. So you can place the padding there and adjust it. Now, when I have all the padding in, I can't get my head into this helmet, which is very, very interesting. And when I show you the actual replica helmet that I have, right? So there you go. That's with all the padding in. I cannot get, this is very firm. It's very thick, and I can't fit my head into the helmet proper. This is it's not flexible at all. It's very, very rigid. And that's a difference between this one and I'll do the comparison. As you can see, This is a replica one that I have. That was made by, the helmet was fabricated by a company called Far and Away Creations. They did the helmets for Rogue One. See, did a little pop up there up here. So they did the helmets, the fabrications for the helmets in Rogue One, and they supplied it, and they actually grandfathered down a bunch of the helmets from Rogue One to production of Mando, and they were just repainted. And so my helmet was from Rogue One. They repainted. Frank Ippolito, like I said, from Thingiverse Industries or Inc. That's the props house. He painted the helmet for production. And so he actually reached out and said, hey, I can paint one for you too. I just need a helmet. So I got this from Far and Away Creations from Cal Pierce. Got it sent down to Frank. Frank went and applied the paint app to this. So this is as close as you can get to a 1-to-1 scale replica of my screen used helmet from Mandalorian. And the construction is quite different. Like if you look inside, for example, well, first of all, it's made from ABS plastic, right? This is the Black Series one is more of a molded plastic. It's very, very rigid, very hard. This is ABS pulls on it. You can see it's got more flexibility to it. It's way lighter. It's far lighter, and it comes in different segments. So there's the shell of the helmet itself. It comes in 2 pieces that are joined in the middle, and it's got this little sort of bumper or helmet like bridge that spans that lets the helmet sit on top of your head instead of going deep, which is what the Hasbro helmet is very, very deep, right? Much deeper than this prop replica from Moncal, but it's got all these electronics on the inside, right? And that's what's you got speakers. You can see the circuitry through the through these little gaps, and they're decorated like with the Rebel the Phoenix on there, or the Starbird, which is great. But you can definitely see a circuit board behind there and speakers and stuff. And so that's why this helmet is so much heavier, because it is carrying electronics in it. Whereas we didn't have to worry about that in Mando. In Mando, basically, the most I ever had in here is the sound department would put the receiver, the transmitter in here, hide it in my helmet. And so that's how they would record me, because I don't have a mic inside the helmet, but it was still far lighter than what I got here. Yeah, and you can see, I mean, it's got old school sponge, right? This is just foam sponge cut to shape. This is as, like, honestly, that's what they did in the original trilogy as well. No complex padding. It was just foam that they would attach on the inside. And so I kind of love that. The straps, you can see, they are not clipped in. They're actually cut in, and they are they're actually buckled in. So to get the straps out, you actually have to undo these knots to get them done and whatnot. But so this, and that's the thing. This is a much it's a better fit. It's a better fit even without, because I don't have the ear pads to it, and this slips on and off no problem. Whereas for the Hasbro one, it's a little bit more work. Now, one of the other differences that you can see between these two is, I'm going to switch cameras, is the paint app. The Hasbro one, it's mass produced. It's got a very matte sort of look to it. The one from Far and Away Creations that Frank Ippolito painted, it's shiny. It's got a gloss finish to it, and I really like that. The gloss finish as well. It's hard to keep clean, so as this helmet sort of ages up and gets used a lot, it'll start to weather. The helmets in production that we used, obviously, because it's a new helmet for Carson Teva, it's clean, right? So there's no weathering on it. But I would like to think that if Carson Teva's journey were to continue on, that the helmet would get dirtier and dirtier as it went, so it would feel more lived in. Yeah, so I really, really do like that difference. One of the other differences as well is, I don't know if you can see it, but the starboard, like the New Republic symbols on the Mattel, on the Hasbro helmet, it's sharper, right? It's got more of that mass-produced quality. Whereas what I like about Frank's job is it looks a little bit more hand done, if that makes sense. It's imperfect. It's not crisp. It's not clean. And that totally fits in with the aesthetic for Star Wars, which I like. Oh my God. Yeah, you saw balloons. You saw balloons. It's this weird thing now where, because I have an Apple device, I'm using an Apple computer. If you do certain hand gestures, like if I do this, like balloons are supposed to pop up, or if I give a thumbs up like that, like thumbs will come up and appear. Yeah, so if I do the heart thing, hearts come up. I don't know. It's such an odd thing. So yeah, there you go. We got a super chat from Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, for the $5 super chat. Speaking of Carson Teva, how excited were you that you show up in the Mando season 2 special features? Yeah, no, that was lovely. That was really, really lovely. Totally unexpected. And what made it even more special is that Shauna Tripsick was the one who was talking about it. And so very, very humbled by that. Very fitting that it was Shauna, because she was the best, and she really put a lot of care and attention into the building of the costume, and especially making it more screen accurate to the original trilogy. And yeah, I'm very grateful for that. And hey, anything that I get from Star Wars, I'm just over the moon, because it's not every day you get to live out your dreams. And yeah, everything else is gravy. So I love it. Thanks so much, Tyler. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Carrie. Appreciate that. Question here from Double Bricks. I did not get to pick what my helmet looked like. They were off painting it, and that's what I got. And I was a new kid, so I was just like, yep, just happy to be here. Tell me what to do. It's great. Let's look at this helmet here too. I'm gonna take this, and so we'll do a comparison to how they fit. Now I'm gonna have to take these out because my head won't fit in it. So there we go. This is very. So one of the things about the Black Series helmet too is, if you got a bigger head like I do, the pads are going to be you're not going to be able to fit your head, and you're going to have to take out, especially the ear pads. You can get them in, but then you're shoving the helmet on, and then it gets hot, and it's not going to move. But the other thing is, there's a lot of shifting that goes on in the visor. You can really sort of ding your nose on it, and it's not fun. It's not fun. And I find as well, this pad on the top doesn't stick in or stick onto the Velcro that they've put in there, so it's constantly sliding around. But I have to say, you know what, Hasbro, this helmet, the base that they used for it is pretty spot on to the dimensions of the helmets used on the show, to the height of the Mohawk. It's good. I have a helmet from PFX, Darth Hare. Yeah, his helmet, and the Mohawk for his helmets are much higher. These ones are more. It's got the low silhouette, the low profile that is very accurate to the show. And here is, I'm gonna show. This is the screen accurate one. So they're almost exactly the same size. There are some differences, right? But they're pretty much the same size. The visors are similar, close enough for rock and roll, which is great. The paint apps, like they got the right markings. One difference that I can see is the sliced onion on the sides. That's what they call them. It is a circle with 7 stripes through it, slashes. That's known in the community as the sliced onion. It's bigger on the Black Series one, but this one is, so it's not as screen accurate because it's bigger. But and apparently the sliced onion is supposed to, I've heard, one of the things is it's supposed to represent Alderaan getting blown away. So that's why they have it there. Although they have a number of Rebel pilot helmets that feature this, that predate Alderaan's demise. So, you know, there's a little bit of that going on as well. And these are the victory marks on them. There's no real meaning to it. There have been different people or different sources saying that these are victory marks and that certain colors denote like certain number of ships or types of ships and whatnot. Blue versus yellow versus red with the V's. So we'll see. I don't know. But these are the markings that are on. And so here is, this is the production one, which has the chin strap. And this is why I hated you wearing the chin strap on the show, and I was able to actually get that rectified. Oh my God. Here we go. So the one thing that's really noticeable is, other than the noise it makes, this is the microphone is tight to the mouth. And just trying to position it. And so for continuity, it was always a matter of, is the mic in the right spot? The chin strap itself helps secure the helmet on. So it does its job. But what I hated about the chin strap was it would, sometimes my beard was really bushy, it would stick up through the chin strap. When I took it off, I'd get that chin strap sort of indentation in my beard, sort of like hat hair, except for your hat head, except for your beard. And it was hard because when I would get into the cockpit of the X-Wing, it was so high up, hair and makeup couldn't get in there to fix how I looked. And so I always felt like I looked a little bit janky in it. But I was able to actually win over, because of Shauna's help, Filoni and company, by saying, hey, look, can I ditch the chin strap? And the first time I asked about that, I was told no, because it wasn't canon. That in canon, all the X-Wing pilots had the chin strap on, or all the pilots did. And I was like, I don't think so. But I was a new guy, so I wasn't going to say anything. And then it wasn't until I had, Ahsoka, been in a number of shows, and I thought, okay, I got to bring this up again. And I asked Sean, I said, hey, look, can I pitch losing the chin strap? And I gave her all the reasons why. And I said, and I'm pretty sure that there are pilots who didn't have the chin strap. And she said, I got to take this off. And she basically said, and this is how much I love Shauna, she said, you know what? If you can come up with actual like photographic evidence that it's canon from the original trilogy or from any of the movies, if it's canon and you have visual evidence, then, you have my blessing and they can't argue with you. So I thought, oh, okay. So I immediately found 2 photos, and one was of Gold Leader. He had no chin strap. It was hanging down on the side. And Jack Porkins, who did not have one either. So I was able to send those over to Dave, and then he texted back. He said, okay, how do you look without your chin strap? Send me a picture. So we did that, sent a picture, and then he greenlit it. So for Ahsoka, little bit of trivia for you. I look different because my character doesn't have a chin strap on. The helmet does not have the chin strap. So there you go. A little bit of Mandalorian lore or behind the scenes stuff. Hey, what's up, Tatooine Villager? Sorry, there you go. You just got here. Got here just in time. So that is the Black Series Carson Teva electronic role play helmet. It's only available in the States so far. They will start shipping these in Canada fairly soon. If you order through eCollectibles, I think a number of people on the brigade have. You're going to get an autograph version. So there you go. Hello to you, Ivan Thomas. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining on Facebook. And we got Saul. Saul here as well. And sorry, everything is jumping around. Saul and Ivan or Yvonne. Thank you. I see Corey Hollisey. Thank you so much. Free the chin. Free the beard. Free the beard. He served during Alderaan. I don't think he's from Alderaan, but we never really say. And yeah, so this is the closest I'm going to get to Hasbro making anything with Carson Teva on it. And that's my own doing. I spoke ill of Hasbro out of a fit of, well, I mean, I wasn't happy with the Black Series line, and this was before I was on The Mandalorian. And so, you know, you got to be careful with what you say because there are consequences, which is cool. But I honestly think it's more fun to complain about it now than anything else. Because, hey, with Hasbro, who doesn't want another Mandalorian figure with new cape? Who doesn't want another Black Series Yoda with new pram? Who doesn't want one of these many, many figures that we have many of already? Granted, the Mandalorian Fleet Commander does have more than 2 minutes of screen time, and there isn't a vintage collection version of him yet, but the Mandalorian Fleet Commander, who has 2 minutes of screen time, has two different figures. Axe Woves. Hey, Simon is a fantastic actor, and I think that's great. He deserves a figure. He deserves many figures, but he has 3 figures, right? I still think I have a little bit more screen time than him. I know I'm in more series than him. It's not a contest. I'm just saying. Where's my figure, Hasbro? Where is my figure? Oh, right. Right. We need another Star Killer with 2 Stormtroopers. Slap on a limited collector's edition. Charge a mint for it. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But hey, I'm not going to stop making fun of it. I'm not. So it's cool. It's cool. But that Black Series release, they say, hey, this is what's coming. Wow. Wow. I got to say, I was not impressed. I really, really wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with it because, you know, they're charging a premium for these figures now. You know, the Droid Deck guy was cool. Yeah, cool. They haven't had a Black Series. You know. Yeah, I think that's a new one, Steve. I think so. You drink. You finish your drink. This is even more up my, you know, sticks in my craw more than Terry Smith and how he screwed me in Striker Pose. But yeah, take a drink. Why not? Why not? But hey, you know, that's the thing. From the outsider's point of view, as from a collector's point of view, and like, let's just remove my own ego from the equation. I know, impossible. But it's like, if you're charging that much money for a premium figure, then you got to give me more incentive to collect. And I was disillusioned with Black Series in the direction it was going well before then, just because it was a lot of repaints and repacks. How many versions of Boba Fett do we have? How many versions? How many versions of The Mandalorian do we have? How many versions of Luke Skywalker? And yeah, you know, it's Luke Skywalker. I get it. I get it. But there's a whole wealth of other characters that are, you know, I think collectors like, because I don't see kids, honestly, and let's be honest, how many children are actually playing with these action figures? Like, how many? Maybe I'm old and out of touch. I am old and out of touch. And what everybody keeps saying too is, and this is my mantra, well, we need to hear from the fans. The fans need to tell us what they want. We're listening. We're listening. Okay. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been saying, where's Carson Teva? But, you know, if any of you feel like, hey, let's troll him. Let's go. Where's my Carson Teva? I feel like, Bart, if we do the Bart, where's my elephant? Then maybe, just maybe, we might get some some movement. Yeah. This is absolutely burning bridges. But like, what are they going to do? Not send me any figures? Like they aren't sending me now? That's part of it too. And I think as somebody who collects and has like an unboxing channel and stuff, it is great when you have these relationships with these companies and you get free stuff. That's always great. It legitimizes you. You want to start. Who doesn't want to promote a toy company and get free toys and be proud of that? But if the quality of the toy starts to go down, or it's just like, you don't want to be a shill either, right? And there comes a point where it's like, I have a responsibility. I think all YouTubers have a responsibility. If you're unboxing, you got to be able to give an honest review. If there's something wrong with the product that a lot of people bring up that you've noticed, and if people are watching your channel in order to go, should I get this or not? And you tell them to get it, and it's not everything that they were hoping for, that's a hit on you. And that's the thing. You shouldn't be bought out in terms of your loyalty. Like, I mean, it's rather mercenary. I get it. But like, there were a couple of times where, a company reached out to me and wanted me to do certain things for them, and, in exchange for free product. And at first I was like, yeah. And then somebody brought to my attention, like, you really shouldn't be doing that, because, they're not a licensed company for this. And that was like, I had no idea. So it was a good sort of reminder that it's hard to have integrity. It's very hard. And I get it. And I like free stuff too. But at the end of the day, we have a responsibility for the people that watch the channel, that depend on us. And I would rather have my reputation be spotless than get free stuff. Because I can buy all this stuff and shit all over it, and I'm fully justified in it because I've spent my money on it. And 90% of all my stuff I've paid for, right? So he says, unironically, as he's holding a Carson Teva helmet that was gifted to him by a friend. Anyways, so that's I'm gonna get off my soapbox. We got a super chat here from Ken Plume again. Hashtag time for Teva. I'm going to get you one of these, my friend. Bloop. Thank you so much. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Philip Kurtz is here saying hello there.
General Kenobi.
Yeah, I'm going to get that. And you know what? I'll throw this out here too. I'll throw this out here too. It's not to say that everything coming out, like, there are some really great figures that are coming out via Hasbro. Their vintage collection stuff is like the mural card set. I think Ashley, you were talking about that. Hey, I backed the Ghost. I backed the HasLab. I got 2 of them coming. Sorry, Anna. I have 2 of them I backed. And the mural series, yeah, I still order stuff. They do have good figures. I'm not saying it's all terrible. I just wish they would, be better with the Black Series. TVC, more hits than misses. But now I know for Toys R Us, for example, in Canada, they're raising the price of vintage collection. That's like $30 for a vintage collection figure. Man, that is tough. So, all right. Okay. All right. So if you get your hands on one of these helmets, it's good. Like all Black Series helmets, the price point is still very, very good, although it is creeping up in price. But for display, if you're cosplaying, this is a great helmet to have for cosplay. If you're just displaying it, yeah, I put this up in my, on display. I got my Trapper Wolf. I have my Bo-Katan, right? My Boba Fett 40th anniversary. Those are all Black Series. They're great in the display. They're great. They look great in the display. So, this is, they do have some really good products, even though they're just repaints and repacks. Okay. I can't help it. I'm a, Chief Petty Officer, Petty LaBelle, reporting for duty. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. He says, I'm going to need to clear this table here, move these helmets out of the way. So you'll excuse me while I stand up and, oh, my legs. We have a 1/6 scale Jango Fett from Hot Toys that I ordered through Sideshow Collectibles. See, that's a relationship that I have with another company, a Sideshow. and every once in a while, I'll get a figure sort of sent my way through their generosity, which is great. My contact there is a wonderful human being, and they've been awesome in terms of supporting the channel. Whenever I've reached out and said, "Hey, we've got a fundraiser for the Bad Bash. Can you donate something?" And they've always stepped up and always delivered. And I appreciate that. But at the same time too, like if I get something, and I haven't yet, but if I get something that's kind of like, oh, this isn't kind of, well, one thing is they are kind of like the distributor, the official licensee or distributor for toys like Hot Toys in North America, right? They do have some in-house statues and figures that they produce, but they've all been great. And if there's a problem with them too, like I'll bring them up and say, hey, by the way, this is what I've noticed too. And it's not like I'm gonna, rip them to shreds over it, but to have that lack of conflict of interest is important because how else is anybody going to trust you if you're like in anybody's back pocket? Okay, hold on. Ugh, getting old. Getting old. Ah, there we go. JANGO FETT. JANGO. Oh, my chair went traveling. JANGO FETT. The bounty hunter that started it all. Oh, yeah. Just a simple man. Just a simple man trying to make his way in the galaxy. Yeah, this has been on the website for a while. There was a 30% off sale for it. And I thought, hey, is this just the epitome of a repaint and a repack? I say probably, but what can I say? The quality is lovely, and then to complete the lineage is important. The helmets are different. The blasters are different. It comes with two different types of jetpacks. One that is more accurate to Jango Fett from the movie, and then the other one with the extended rocket that is, Boba Fett inherits the armor and makes some modifications to it. So he's got that big rocket that he uses later on. So why not? And it comes with a poncho. How's that, Malibu Stacy? How about that? Bitter Troll, you're going to get me in trouble. I only ordered one. So it comes with the standard cigar band, first and foremost. Oh, I love this. Look at that. I like how they package. I like the cut of the jib, right? Jango Fett, which is great. Open it up. Here. My head. You've got your insert, which is lovely. Look at that. Beautiful effects. They've added some blaster bolts. This is a picture of the actual toy, 1/6 scale. So I just noticed this dent up here. And is it the same as the one that Boba has, that he was supposed to get in a duel with Cad Bane? Which makes me wonder, is this straight up a repaint? Oh my God. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. And I get it. Mandalorians are cool because they have armor, and that makes them supremely repeatable because of the armor. You've got the molds, use it, but it's not like they'd have to make a brand new mold for Carson Teva. It's not. We've got 2 clamshell cases here. The top one, let's remove this. Yoink. Goodbye. And we've got, there we go. So we have picture in picture here. Okay. So we've got Jango here. First, I'm going to point this out just for Terry. Look what we got. We got, oh shit, it's telling me tape. Come on. Why would they put such a large piece of tape? God damn it. Oh, so much tape. Take a drink, everyone. I'm getting screwed here by this tape. we got, look what we got here. Look what we got. We got instructions. Yeah. I love instructions. Take a drink because they tell us what to do. Right? Take a drink. And yeah, you know what? They're rudimentary, but if, like I said before, if you've never owned one of these before, these aren't cheap. And the last thing you want to do is figure out, you know, like accidentally screw yourself by breaking something, you know, because you're trying to figure out what goes on. I can see right here from the instructions, it's got the dreaded hooks. So if you want to put the jetpack on, you got these tiny little friggin' loops, and you got a hook that I hate them with a passion. This is an older fig. They now use magnets, rare earth magnets. So much easier, so much cleaner, so much less hassle. So you can tell this is an older fig just because they use the bloody hooks, which is, yeah, an exercise in frustration. Rocket heads are removable, right? You can, you can change the parts of the helmet as well. So undented to dented. And you can see that here. It's reflected on the extra helmet lid here to show you how to, hey, if you want Django's face, you can do that. Tamir Morrison, a mold of his head. They've got the special, if you want him sitting in the cockpit of his starship with that little headband thingy, that's included as well. If you want him firing his grappling hook, they show you how to do all of this. That's why I love instructions. And of course, if you want him wearing the poncho, and he does come with a dynamic flight stand. So if he's flying, you can get him to fly. So that is that. So we're going to look. God, freaking tape. Why are you stuck to that? Piece of shit. Okay, sorry. Take a drink. Take a drink. Just trying to put this freaking instructions back. Okay, forget. I'll do that later. Okay, let's look at what we have here. You've got your tray of accessories right here. Blasters, blasters, blasters. Look at that. So you got his dual blasters, extra hands, communications devices, other fun bit of accoutrement, flames, and his grappling hook, fly cast, and of course the other one there. Pretty cool, Millhouse. Pretty cool. And then with the fig itself, this is always so weird when you get the little head with the plastic baggie over it. Yeah, not creepy at all. And there's 10 Tamir Morrison's. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. In terms of his. Looks like him. Look at those ears. Look at those ears. Focus. Focus. Sorry, I got this tiny little screen that I'm looking at, so I didn't see it was out of focus. Right. The poncho. It's got wire along the hem, so you can shape it however you want. Which is neat. We won't be using that anytime soon. Let's take the fig out. Oh, you know what's interesting? They didn't have plastic around his feet, his legs. Usually they'll have plastic around the arms and then they'll wrap the feet as well. They did not do that with him here, which is a departure from what I'm used to. Different colored flight suit. The this is what stands out the most to me. His the pant line. It's not like it's tucked in like with Boba Fett's. The pants are kind of tucked into the top of the boot, or they're they're like a flight suit, so they're cinched at the bottom. These ones, it's like he's got pants and it looks like he's just wearing shoes, funky shoes, right? There's his treads. Not too bad. He's got the dual blasters, so the dual holsters. It's great. He's got the gun, the ammo pouch, the belt at the front, which was, again, it was reused in Book of Boba Fett, like this look again. Of course, it's carried on through from like Empire Strikes Back into this. It's great. Yeah, Velcro, so you could remove it if you wanted. Same sort of cummerbund look. The flight suit itself, this is pretty cool. The vest part is leather, or a pleather, like a fake leather, which is neat. So it's like flight suit, and it's got this leather vest over it, which sits with the shoulder blade armor. I'm sorry, the what are these called? The shoulder bells can go, right? It's got the neck piece here, back plate. Yeah, he looks like he's wearing like a Michael Myers type janitor's overalls. It doesn't look like a flight suit. It looks more like overalls. That's the feel I get from this. But I think that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. The paint app for this suit is pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of weathering, a little bit of wear and tear on the edges of the Beskar of the armor there. You know, on the back as well. Sorry, I just put this back on because it's bugging me. There you go. Gauntlets are fun. Oh, look, little bits of styrofoam at the wrists. The viewfinder does come up and down. He's got the clean look helmet right there, and you can swap it out with the dented one. Right? It's not too bad. I'm not going to be doing that. Here's the little controller for when he's flying his ship, previously known as a Slave One. So you just slip this over his gigantic ears. Oh, look, I'm a pilot now. Yeah. So that's not bad. It's snug. It's nice to have that option if you want him wearing that. They don't have a 1/6 scale, I believe, of Daniel Logan, the little Boba, a young Boba. So that would be interesting. You know, if somebody was to 3D print or mock up the cockpit of the ship. Some really great father-son bonding moments there. Yeah, Luis is asking, does Jango come with a ridiculously large forearm blade? And he does. It's right here. Ta-da! It's yeah. Look at that. So they've added it. It's here. It's here. Look at how long his blasters are too. Like that is a long gun. It's a long. Oh shoot! Am I gonna get demonetized? Oh, shoot! Obviously it's not real. Crap! That's gonna be like 2 weeks in a row. It's a toy. It's a toy. Don't demonetize me. Is my stream still going? Yeah, I know, right? I got like you would think that I would know this. It's just it comes from a place of innocence though, right? Like honestly, it's a toy. The thing's like this big. It's not real. But now I'm frightened. Now I'm afraid of doing that. But I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. It's not real. It's a toy. It's a 1/6 scale. It's just molded plastic, but I'm still putting it away. I'm not going to touch it. I was going to try to holster it, but not anymore. You've won. You've won. Fear has won out. Let's look at these jetpacks. Look at these jetpacks. And oh, for fuck. There we go. Yes. So this is obviously the style that he wore during episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Shorter base. They're the dreaded little hooky bits. Oh shoot. Oh, you're a professional YouTuber. Here are the two. Let's try that again. Here are the two jetpacks, right? Similar, but different, right? There are aesthetic differences, but there are structural differences between the two. You know, one is the exhaust for the style that we're used to seeing Boba with, and of course the elongated missile tube. These nubs, like if you do them side by side, Jango's got his blast. The what are these called? The booster rockets straight down the side, not jetting out to the side. They're more rounded, and of course the missile is much smaller, doesn't jet up as much, right? So it's basically the same shape, but there have been modifications to it. You can see the mods, but they both have those dreaded hook things. I hate these things with a passion because it is so hard to get them to line up with these. That's ridiculous. Look at that. Like just trying to get, because these move. And so you just basically trying to, you can get one, but not the other. And it's just, it takes forever. And then you get it and then you go to pose it and it falls off. I'm not going to go through and I'm not going to try right now because I'll get demonetized because I'll just start swearing crazily. And so I'm not going to do that. It also comes with fire effect for the little rockets to shoot out the end of the jetpacks, which is great. And they've got another little sort of explosive, like when you're firing the rocket, you can have it so it's actually shooting this rocket. It actually, you can remove it and have this. Like that, see? Firing rocket effect. And how do I know that? I read the instructions. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a super chat that flew by from Matthew Sinclair. Thank you so much. Wise man once said, nothing can be easy. Indeed. Now take a drink. And thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, that's life, right? And it's not a real jet. I read a comment. It's not a real jetpack. YouTube, it's not a real jetpack. Oh, man. Flavored ice cream. That's Jango Fett. I can't wait to pose him up and put him on the shelf with the rest of the Mandalorian. I'm going to switch cameras here. He's going to go up there. Look with the other Mandos that I have. Look. It's Axe Wolves, Cosca Reeves, Bo-Katan. There's a little Boba. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to fit Jango Fett in there. Just maybe. But not today. Not today. All right. How are we doing for time here? 150. All right. 125 people strong still. Okay, everybody. It's time for another toast. Here's to sticking with this channel through thick and thin, through being banned, not banned, for having videos taken down, but still coming back for more. I appreciate all of you. I love all of the support. I love the compassion of this community. And I love when we all get together and be nerds. Cheers. Sorry, I just read Annie's commented as I was drinking, I almost blew whiskey out my nose. It's not really Tamura. Don't take the video down. Yeah, Tyler, you do. Those are lightsabers, my friend. Those are lightsabers. Sorry, I meant to show that. Those are lightsabers. And you make a fair point, Scott. Rockets are fine, but guns are out. But you know what? One of our keen-eyed members or subscribers pointed out that it's in place so that people can't live stream shootings, and it's absolutely awful that makes sense. It's awful that makes sense, and I get it because I'm very naive about a lot of things, and I'll admit that is one of the ones that I'm sort of like, why? That's crazy. Why would you take down my channel? It's a toy, but I get it now. Like, I get it. And so it's like, yeah, no, just, that's fine. It's fine. It won't happen again. I won't do it. And I get it. I get it. So I still think it's silly that it happened to my channel, but I understand. And I think it's sad that something has to be in place precisely because of that. But I get it. I get it. And I know it's not, just wish AI was a little bit more judicious and smart. But can you imagine if it didn't work and it had to? Then that would be worse. So like I'm just a tiny little YouTube channel. I open toys. No big loss. No big loss. So for the greater good. For the greater good. Yeah. So yeah, right. Somebody like pointed out to me too, and I was just like, oh, I was today years old when I realized why they don't allow that for live streams. And they're very specific. You can't do it during a live stream. And that's why I always thought it was odd. It's like, well, you can, I've seen lots of like videos, actual videos, but this one was like, oh, okay. Can't have nice things. I dropped something. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Old man knees. There we go. That wasn't taxing whatsoever. Okay. I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to open up one more thing, and we'll call it a night. Oh, shit. Take a drink. It's fairing. I went out to Treehouse Collectibles this week. I love that place. Went with a couple of friends, D. Sertle, Daniel, and Kevin. We went and we checked out a burger place near where I live. I saw it on Instagram. It's called Harry's Charbroiled, and it's relatively new. And this Instagram, they were doing like these different places, and they serve smash burgers there, and they were delicious. And so we met for lunch, and hey, we're in my neighborhood. Let's go to Treehouse Collectibles, and saw some really, really cool things there. And one of them was this. It is, there you go, R5D4. My buddy from The Mandalorian. And just so happened, oh, look, there's a price tag. $25. $25, which is the going rate, I think, for TVC, right? So once they get a little bit higher, and you know what, it's a local store, and I love giving them the business, so I will do that. Treehouse Collectibles, close to where I live. That's my go-to. Always, they've got a fantastic. The owners are awesome. The staff is awesome. Shout out to Chris and Rob and to Max who work there. Max works there, and Chris and Rob, they own the place. Really, really great every time I go in there. Lots of like great turnover. I know Ryan Dole and Steve 3 and Brandon, everybody who gets to go down there always has a blast, and there's always tons of new stuff and at great prices. Anyways, this one I needed because the N1 Starfighter doesn't have a droid that can fit in there. So you can actually, so this will be able to fit in my N1 Starfighter, which is great. And so now I have one, and yeah, vintage collection R5D4, and this is going to be for my N1, which is right back there. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. Which is, where is it? Nah. Is that it? Nope. Right there. I think that's it. Trying to. Oh, that's zoomed in as far. You can see the N1. The N1's right there. And oh yeah, I was able to dig up some of my Cine machines. So you've got the Hunter Killer, you've got the Captain Shuttle from the Nostromo there, and yeah, and you got some of the other things that are over here. Okay, hot rodded N1. So yeah, I'm gonna open up this R5. You go. Ryan says Treehouse is small, but it packs a serious punch. Love that story. Well, you should, Ryan. You had to almost buy another suitcase with all the loot that you got from it. Yeah. It's not a real N1 Starfighter. Oh, I love it. Yeah, there's only room for the head, but I think you can pop the head of this off. I hope so. If not, actually, I found this as well. Check this out. So this is from the parks. This is like the Galaxy's Edge. It's part of the Droid series, and this comes with just an R5D4 head. So we can do that as well. It's a 2-for-1, a twofer, right? So let's do it. Let's open up this R5. Fuck. Look away. It's a pity. It's a nice card, but space danger, my friend. Don't need these. So here is R5D4. Where's it centered? Let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. Zoom it in, and I'm actually going to do this. There we go. R5D4. The head does rotate, which is great. 1, 2, 3, 4 points of articulation. Hey, it's great. The head pops off. Would you look at that? So this part will actually just fit in the N1. I'm going to go grab it. Just give me a second here. So right now I've got little Grogu. Grogu is in the droid compartment. Second, we got, before I move on, we got Skyrider with a super chat. Thank you so much. Paul asked Dave to make Carson a toy collector when not patrolling the Outer Rim. Would love that as Star Wars canon to the further adventures of Teva. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that, and thank you for the super chat. Yeah, that'd work, right? Teva, collector of trinkets as well. Yeah, of course it would. That would work. I'm gonna keep going here. So this is, yeah, this is the little. It just lifts right out. Lifts right out, and with R5. Oh, you know what? So there is another like a round little bucket thing that actually that I have kicking around here somewhere for R5. Where is it? Oh my God. It was on this desk, I swear to God, for like weeks. And then I was like, nah, I moved it somewhere. Hold on a second. Let me go look for it. It's actually on the table over there. Stand by. Oh my God, nothing can be easy. Ever. Why? Why? Where are you at? Here it is. Haha. Right where I left it. Right where I left it. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. Right there. Yeah, so this is similar. Like this comes with the N5, and thank God I didn't throw this out. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this for? Fits right in there. And oh shit, drop the knife. That was frightening. This fits right in like that. So now you got the rotatability. There you go. And now you got the droid port. Huzzah. And so now, and the other thing is too, I have a TVC Mando that will fit in the cockpit, and then we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm very happy about that. All right, but like that's the question. What's cuter? Now I have the option. And I think that's exactly it. That's what I want. Just to have the option. You know, as a fan, that's what you want. And now you can choose. And yes. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Drink. Yes. Yes. Somebody's asking, when did ships get to $120 each? Jack Porkins. Yeah, no, you know what? In Canada, it's even more, my friend. It's even more. So what's expensive in the States is even more expensive here, sadly. But yeah, that's what it is. Yes, exactly, right? Tommy K, your lips to God's ears, but it's Hasbro. It's never going to happen. Why? Because they hate me. Okay, on that petty note, no, let's not end it on a petty note like that. We are better than that. We're better. We're much better than that. I have many things to be thankful for, and this lovely community is one of them. So that's what it is. All right. So on that note, Scott, you're asking, what am I drinking? I'm drinking from the Book of Jameson's. That's my go-to. It's Irish whiskey. Developed the taste for it. Wanted to get away from the peatiness of Scotch, and so yeah, this is a drink when we were on tour doing Kim's Convenience all across Canada. That was our go-to, and yeah, we knocked off many a soldiers. We used to call the empty bottle soldiers, dead soldiers, and so we had quite the collection by the end of it. Because yeah, you're away. Okay. Yeah, we did Petticoat Station. That's it. Chief Petty Officer Petty LaBelle as we pull into Petticoat Station. It's all good. It's all in good fun. So, yeah. Shut up, Ryan. Or Petticoat Station. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for piling on. Okay, well, that's another edition of Fun Boxing Sundays, the most dangerous show that YouTube doesn't want you to see because they're replicas, but I get it. Like, I totally get it. And so that's awesome. We're going to sneak into one last super chat from... My friend Ken Plume, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. One more hashtag, time for Teva, for the war, for the road onward. Indeed, my friends, indeed. And hey, you know what? I was only half joking about people writing into Hasbro or letting them know. Let them know if there's any way you can on comments on Instagram. Visit the Hasbro Pulse when you see their lineup for the new Black Series releases. It looks a bit familiar. I'm not gonna lie. That's not gonna lie. It looks really familiar. Like we kind of been there before. Anyways, yeah, huzzah. We didn't get shut down. I'll drink to that. But hey, if you feel compelled to, yeah, do me a solid. Hit like on this video if you enjoyed the content. If you found value in it. If you didn't, that's cool too. Hey, hit the thumbs down button if you really didn't like what was going on. You do you. And I appreciate all of you coming in and spending the time and investing your time, your valuable time in this. I hope you had a good time doing it. I hope you come back next week where we're going to unbox even more geeky collectibles. And I swear to God, I will try to get it down, the hellos at least, to 15 minutes or less, which means I'll just start off with a, hey, look what we got here. And I'll read off the first 5 names and then we'll go, no, I won't do that. I won't do that. This is all about you. It's all about us. So one last toast before we go, everyone. Here's to the end of a great week. Here's the beginning to an even better week. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourselves. And keep playing with your toys. Cheers. Ooh, that's yummy. That's yummy. Okay, everyone. See you. Oh, and there's the awkward part where I'm not ready to sort of sign off because I don't have the right graphic card. There you go. I'm professional. Bye. I mean, it was just a replica. Replicas. But I get it. Where's my figure, Hasbro?